This segment brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Doug Bounds, Kansas State Statistician for USDA's National Ag Statistics Service, joins us. And Doug, USDA has released several reports concerning the current state of soybeans across Kansas. Let's first start out with the latest crop progress update.
Yeah, Greg, for the most recent crop progress and condition report for the week ending October 20th, we saw that soybean condition rated 57% good to excellent. Only 11% was very poor to poor, and 32% was fair. 93% of the plants were dropping leaves. That's pretty close to last year's total and that 5-year average. Harvest had jumped up to 32%, which is ahead of last year that was 22%, but behind the 5-year average of 41%.
And Doug, USDA earlier this month released the latest crop production estimates for this year.
That's right. We did some acreage and production forecast. Soybean production, we forecasted 195 million bushels here in Kansas. That's 3% lower than last year. We're looking at about 4.54 million acres of soybeans to be harvested in the state, which is also 3% less than last year. And our forecasted yield is at 43 bushels per acre, which is equal to the final yield from last year, and down 1 bushel from our September 1 forecast.
And Doug, USDA also released the crop ending stocks report back on September 30th.
That's right. For Kansas soybean stocks, old crop soybeans, stored in all positions, we had 46.8 million bushels. That's 154% more in storage than there was at the same time last year. If we look at on-farm stocks, there's 5.5 million bushels stored on-farm in Kansas. That's 67% higher than last year. And then looking at off-farm stocks, we had 41.3 million bushels. That's 172% higher than last year at the same time.
All right. Doug, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg.
That is Doug Bounds, Kansas State Statistician for USDA's National Ag Statistics Service, updating us on the current state of the soybean crop across the state of Kansas and where it may finish at the end of 2019 as well on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Coming up, Dwayne Taves talks with Don Close of Rabo Agri-Finance about grow yards and how they fit into the market.